Hello, I hope you're doing well. I have just finished filming the 2023 journaling recap thing that I wanted to film for a while. So if you've watched that and you think the setup is the same, it is because I've kept it. But I wanted to kind of check in with you while I've got my setup all prepped. I wanted to do this yesterday, but then by the time I got home, had lunch, and wrapped the gifts that I wanted to and edited the video, it was dark. And so I didn't want to film this in the dark, so I'm filming it today. I've had a bit of a strange week. It feels, because it's the last week before Christmas, I go home tomorrow. It's felt since Tuesday like it's the end of the week already. Because somehow Christmas still feels so far away, even though it's on Monday and we're on Thursday today. So I don't know. Anyways, I had lectures Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday morning, and then this morning I only had 9 to 11. So then I went to the printer shop to get a whole bunch of my notes printed. I also went on Tuesday, but I've gotten everything printed now, which I'm very, very happy about. I do need to figure out which I need to bring home. Probably most of them, so I can start underlining them and going through them. I don't want to do too much during the holidays, but I've got an exam on the 17th of January and one on the 23rd, and then another around that, but we still haven't gotten the date for that yet. And so I'll have to study for one of them before, during the holidays before lectures start again in January. We only have a few days of lectures in January and then exam season starts, but I've had to pile some stuff up in January, so I can take a really big exam in February alongside a smaller one and not have any to take in April. Because I have an exam from first year that I need to catch up on in April. And it's a whole thing. Anyways, not relevant. But I'm glad I got that printed. Tomorrow is going to be the mad chaos of figuring out my suitcase. I don't know where to put my coats. They're not gonna fit. I don't know what art supplies to bring home. I don't know what I need to bring home. I've made a very small list in this booklet, wrong page, this page, but it's by no means comprehensive. It's just a few things that came to mind that I shouldn't forget. But today, my main goal was to film the video, which I have done, which I'm very happy about. And then I've got to paint. I was journaling about this yesterday night. I've not painted in such a long time, and I don't know if I don't want to admit to myself that I'm in art block, because this doesn't feel like art block. I just haven't felt like painting. I think just because I've been so busy with uni, I've been really, I don't know, sorting out uni notes is not the most exciting thing in the world, but I've been very motivated to do that because I knew I had to get it done. And so I've just kind of been doing that and keeping up with my journals, and art has fallen a bit to the side. But I also don't know what I want to do with my art. I don't know, I've been having a bit of a crisis over that, but I'll talk more about that once I have more solid information, because right now I do not. What I do know I want to do is I want to do a painting for my grandma for Christmas. I want to paint her an orchid, and I'm not going to be able to get this framed before Christmas, obviously, but we can get it framed afterwards. I just want to get the painting done today so I can wrap it tomorrow morning. And then I thought, while I've got my gouache out, if I feel like it, maybe I'll paint some small cards for people, to include in people's presents. I know a few people would really appreciate that. And I have this is not A5. This is smaller than A5, isn't it? Yeah, that's 18 by 125 centimeters. It's nearly 7 by 5 inches, if that means anything to anyone, because it does not to me. And it's really smooth watercolor paper. It's 300 GSM, so it's going to be great with gouache. And I feel like either this size or it cut in half would make for cute cards. I feel like this might be a bit big, because then I don't have that much stuff to write on the back of people's cards. I'm not a card person, but I also feel like it'd be nice to include a little something of mine, since people know I paint in gifts. So maybe I'll do that. I also tried, where have I put it? There it is. I tried the corner rounder that I also got in the stationery pile box, and it's so cool. I wasn't sure, because I tried it on regular paper first, and then I thought it'd be nice to round off the corners of the cards, but I wasn't sure whether it would work on 300 GSM paper because it is quite thick. It works perfectly. It's so like perfectly rounded off, and I really, really like it for bookmarks as well. That's very satisfying. So I'm gonna do that. I'll need to just figure out the size, but actually I'll do that if I have time. This is the important bit. But also I wanted to unwrap a little something. Again, if you watched last week's video, in the stationery pile box, they had like a small 5-day advent calendar. I believe that's something that they were doing for like collaborations. And December 21st is the first day, which is today, and it's a little Christmas tree DIY, and I thought it'd be cute to open it on camera. I don't know if I'll open all of them on camera. I've got the 24th and the 25th I brought home because I know I'll be home for those days. And the others I've put under the tree over here, and I'll open them tomorrow. And actually, the one from Saturday I've got to bring home as well, because I'm going home tomorrow. Also, I want to know where they get their wrapping paper from, because they're all so beautiful. This is the wrapping paper that I wanted to wrap my presents this Christmas, and instead, me and my housemate Mallory, we literally bought the same exact one, and it was very funny. Anyways, I wanted to open this. Ooh. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. You can I guess you can kind of decorate it however you want it. I am gonna get on with the painting now, but I'll do this either tonight or tomorrow and put it in the entryway maybe. But then we're both going away, so I'm not sure if I want to put it in the entryway here or bring it home so we can actually have it on display at home for the weeks that I'm at home for Christmas. I think I'll do that. The bells are so cute, and that's adorable as well. That's really cool. Okay, I am gonna get on with painting. Hope I remember how to do that, since I've not touched a paintbrush in like, I don't know, 3 months at this point. I'm not very happy with that, proud of that, but hopefully this works out and I actually do remember how to use gouache.